Hey guys, it's Seth here, and well, you know what time it is. It's time for yet another reaction that's coming up. I wouldn't be doing this video if there wasn't, but and well, if you've known me like me and what my interests a lot where my interests are for a long time, then this isn't exactly surprising. And it was only a matter of time before I ended up reacting to something pinball related, I guess. But yep, there's a new pinball table for Pinball effects table that's going to be revealed tomorrow. It's a Williams table, um, a real like it's based on a real table manufactured by Williams. Williams and Bally from Andor Bally from. Well, they said it was supposed to be a table from 1990, I believe. And it produced like I think there was like 2,000, 3,000 copies, units that was sold of it. Uh, plus, well, 2,000, 3,000 plus units of it that was sold, and they're digitally recreating it in Pinball FX. Um, they haven't said what table it is exactly. They've dropped hints, like what I just mentioned about the year is, released and how much it sold, but don't know exactly what it is. Tomorrow, and as of this video's recording, tomorrow at uh, a bit over a day, like it's supposed to be 1 p.m. Eastern, my time, which would be like 24, about 30 hours from now, give or take. They are going to be revealing the table, so finally we'll know. I will be reacting to that, but the catch is that this is going to be the first time that my live reaction to it isn't going to be streamed. I decided that it really isn't worth streaming what's probably going to be just a 3 minute long thing. Um, because what's probably going to happen is if past experience from watching these has been any indicator, they're going to do a 60-second countdown because they've already set up a premiere, like a YouTube premiere for it. It's going to be a 60-second countdown. The trailer for the table's going to be played. Maybe there's going to be a release date for the pack because this is actually the first of a 3 pack of Williams Ballard tables. And that's it. There's not going to be anything else of note. It's just going to be, that trailer and only that trailer. And like I said, it'll probably not even be but a few minutes. So it really isn't worth live streaming that. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm actually just gonna record my reactions to it. I already have the stream bookmarked. Like I already have it bookmarked. So that way I can easily just bring it up and boom, record and just in case I end up oversleeping, which is something I unfortunately can't rule out because as I'm recording this now, it's around 8 in the morning and I have had no sleep at all. So my sleep schedule is kind of screwed up right now. So I haven't actually, my sleep schedule hasn't betrayed me yet for these, but I'm always bracing myself just in case. So, but if there's any time where it happens, I would rather it be with this because it's just a Pinball FX table reveal. It's nothing like a Nintendo Direct, which I will say there's starting to be a little smoke for a Nintendo Direct happening soon. I'll say that. It's just rumors right now, but if it's happening, I'm not gonna say it's happening until it is officially happening. So stay tuned for that. But otherwise, once the table's revealed and the reaction is done, I should be able to post it up on this channel, and you guys will be able to see it if you want to. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be particularly long. You're not really going to be missing out on any. Like, I'm not going to be trimming this more than likely because, like I said, it's probably just going to be, just the 60-second YouTube premiere thing and then countdown and then the actual trailer itself. And then that's it. It'll probably only be like a few minutes anyway. So you're probably not going to be missing out on much. But like I said, it's still a thing. I just don't know what table it could be because there's multiple tables that did come out in 1990 and did sell that much. I've seen Elvira and the Party Monsters mentioned. I've seen Cactus Canyon mentioned. I think Sorcerer has been brought up too, and I think a couple more. So there's multiple candidates that this could be. Um, we'll see what happens, but you know, for once, I don't actually have to give you guys a live stream link to, I don't have to plug the Stadium Twitch for this one because I'm not actually gonna be live streaming it, like I said. So, you know, otherwise, as for what's gonna happen next, like after this, like I said, the Nintendo Direct is starting. There's starting to be some smoke that may be suggesting that a Nintendo Direct is not that far away. Potentially as soon as next week or then the week after. Otherwise, the next big thing is Evo. As I said, I am, on August 1st through 3rd is Evo 2025. There's going to be stuff happening then, but I'll probably be saving that like more. I still want to save that for its own video when it's actually closer to the event. It's almost at that point, but we'll see what happens. It's going to depend a lot on when this direct happens because, like I said, it seems like it's going to be happening within the next 2 weeks, and it just so happens that in 2 weeks is Evo. So this is going to be interesting. I'm really going to be having a fun time figuring out how to juggle, letting you guys know how the direct, any Nintendo Direct live reaction is going to go and how I feel about what's going to happen coming up, whatever I'm expecting. And then, for Evo, like I have to do I've got a better ideas how I'm going to go about things. But that, like I said, that's something I really want to save until it's a bit closer because I'm waiting for the schedule um, of like the streaming schedule for that. Like who's going to be streaming what and where, and that's something I don't know yet. But that could be just as big of a live reaction event for me as the Nintendo Direct. Well, the eventual Nintendo Direct is going to be. So videos are like content is probably going to start picking up again on the channel in the next week or two. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Even if the Nintendo Direct doesn't happen in a week or two, Evo, live reactions to new trailers from Evo are certainly going to. So there's that. But as for Pinball FX, to actually get to the thing here, not really a whole lot else to talk about because the table reveal is all we're getting. That's all we're getting. There's no what ifs or anything like that. This is literally all we're getting. So there's not really anything to speculate about except what the table is, and I can't really tell you which table it could be. I mean, I think the more popular the table is, the more likely it is that it probably is it. Because Zen, the people that actually are developing Pinball Effects, they are not really straying away from the popular ones. And odds are, if a table had been on the Pinball Arcade, Farsight's the Pinball Arcade, um, the odds are pretty decent that it probably will show up in Pinball FX. Because, like I said, these tables are popular. They've been going. Like Cactus Cannon is very, very popular. So I could see that being it. Elvira and the Party Monsters, that's a popular table. I could see that getting in at some point. I don't know though. They've also shown that every once in a while they might go with a different table. Like Indiana Jones, I believe, was not in the Pinball Arcade. But it's in they added it to Pinball FX, so it's not out of the realm of possibility. But I do think the popularity of the table gives some of these a huge advantage in the speculation and theories about what it could be. So I mean, but we'll see. I mean, I'm glad to see we're getting more tables. There's nothing wrong with that. And hey, we're getting 2 more after that. So for all I know, we're probably going to be doing this again in like a month or 2 from now. Who knows? But for now, I think that's pretty much everything. You know, I'll let you guys when in community posts and stuff when the reaction is done, and on social media when things are done. But odds are pretty damn good that like probably within 5 to 10 minutes, if not like especially like within 30 minutes, after 1 my time, like within 30 minutes after the reaction, the table is revealed, the reaction is probably going to be up on YouTube, so you won't have to wait long. I tend to not waste any time getting these up because, like, I don't really like I like making it so it's the reaction and just the reaction. I don't want to waste any time with video intros or closings or any special effects or any splicing and you know effects like zooming in on the camera when I'm being weird or something or anything like that. It's like I just want you guys to see the reaction. Just my genuine, unfiltered reaction from start to finish, and that's it. I don't really want to stray any far further than that. Um, I do want to one more thing though before I close this. At some point, I think after Evo, like sometime in August, because I think things are going to settle down some in August. I will probably do a video, checking in on you all and just kind of getting an idea of how you all have been feeling about this so far. Because you know, I mean, if you, I mean, I don't mind if you guys do it now too, but like, I do want with everything like there being just reactions happening like almost every week. It's like I don't really. I want to kind of wait for things to settle down first before I take a reevaluation of everything and figure out what to do. I mean, you guys are okay to respond to this. Respond with your feedback here too. I'm always open to feedback no matter what. But it does. But with everything happening like constantly every week, it's like okay, maybe there's a maybe like I don't know like you can tell it's early in the like I said it's early in the morning. I'm running on no sleep, but like uh, I just hope that you guys are enjoying this, and I do want to occasionally check up on that and see if you guys are still enjoying this stuff, and I do want to reevaluate things when things have settled down, and that'll be a really really good time to. I guess what I'm saying is that will be a really really good time to let me know your thoughts about if I should make any adjustments and what I can do and how you guys are even enjoying this so far because I know this stuff is important and I know I'm reacting to a random pinball table being revealed. It's probably not what you guys are expecting from someone that has been mainly a staple in the Sonic community. I love as Zen did a Sonic the Hedgehog pinball table for Pinball FX, but I mean, who knows? They did a Tomb Raider table. They did a Crypt of the Necro Dancer table, believe it or not. Um, a Sonic table would be cool, but But anyway, we'll see. Let's give. I'll take it step by step. As things go. I think I'm finally starting to get into the groove of these, so that's good. But for now, like now that I'm actually able to test for the first time how I handle how things go with doing a live recording reaction instead of a live stream reaction of something. So we'll see what happens. I've droned on about this long enough, but for now, this is SSF signing out. I will see you all tomorrow, I guess, to see my reaction to the Pinball Effects Williams table reveal. But for now, this is SSF signing out. Sayonara, guys.